Momentum has been taken out, and fnatic, given how dominant they looked on Inferno, they might be in a position just to take this one away, and particularly because we've just found out they've confirmed to have won the knife round.
Yep, that's going to put them in good stand, and I can imagine that they start on the CT side, and we're going to see how that plays into account. Hopefully, we can just get into the game, and just a reminder of the stakes. The loser of this match on Ancient will be eliminated from contention in this closed qualifier, so it's all to play for. fnatic, as we've just mentioned, they will be starting on this CT side. And for Kyiv, they have to mantle a really good offense early on.
Yeah, a bit of utility in the hands of the T's here. We just see what they end up doing with this. You can see they're actually leaning over with the bomb towards the A side. It's going to be Smash and Buy9 just lurking out towards B, potentially going to be finding their way towards mid. Maybe going for a bit of a split onto the A side here. See them edging up through lane here. There's actually no one here to contest. And you can see fnatic, they're not really sure where it's going to be. They're just sort of scrambling at the moment, looking for any sort of info.
Yeah, Poison actually might get the information as these players are going to split in towards middle. It's similar to what we saw against the Flames, and Poison, he's actually going to overextend. This is going to be the accelerator, but Pepsor, he's trying to hold the line, but he can't get anything done. Uklat Saber, he gets 2 kills into the round, and the utility, it's in. The bomb, it can be planted in fnatic. They're going to have to go for this retake. They're actually just going to run straight through the smoke. And Mezzi, he's actually getting all the kills. He's doubled up, but then Smash converts. It's now this 1 versus 2. It's incredibly chaotic. Alex, he's just over towards this temple, but the steps have been heard, and actually, he's going to just jump back in at the worst possible moment. Only 30 HP remaining, and Amster will silence him. Kyiv get their T rounds off to the perfect start.
Yeah, it's a really great way to open up that round. It looked like fnatic might have been able to contest it just with that fast attack on the retake. You know, Mezzi finds 2, Alex finds 1 of his own, but then left in the 1v2. The player disadvantage is not a good position, then can't quite find the timing to find any of those kills. So Esports Club Kyiv, they're going to start off strong here. They're going to be able to pull out the full rifles across the board. fnatic on the other side, we can see 4 Deagles and an MP9, so they have opted to force into this one.
They're going to try and contest in towards middle, but Buy9, he's going to make sure that that doesn't happen. But look at this, Mezzi, he's aggressed so far down the line. Flashbang is absolutely perfect, but it doesn't just really defer S4 off that line. Poison and Crims now, they're in towards middle, but about to be smoked off.
You can see Crims just tucking into Donut. They've got a double Donut set up at the moment. Double Donut sounds pretty good to me. They're just going to be tucked in there with the Deagles. See 2 players also on the B side at the moment, which is where it looks like Esports Club Kyiv want to end this. Still a smoke on Alex and on Mezzi, so they can delay this push when it comes in. You can see they're just jiggling for info at the moment. Oh, that smoke, the timing, it's not particularly great. Alex, he gets caught out, and now Amster, he can push ahead of this if he wants to, decides not to. Mezzi's still on site, going to throw down the smoke of his own. And now he's going to push up close. This is maybe the right play. It's a bit of an aggressive call, but he's actually going to catch out the kill. Finds Smash, takes his head clean off. That's a freebie there. There's no trade yet. Poison does go down to Amster, though. Now Mezzi, he's getting squashed from both angles here. Has to be careful of how he plays this, but he swings out, catches the timing on Amster. And now you can see the T's. They're scrambling. They're going straight to A.
Yeah, but they've pulled the rotations over. Pepsor, he's already moved in towards Candles. So it will be a free bomb plant being gathered by the T's. And S4 has got to be a little bit careful. The movement, he just quite can't connect the hops. And Pepsor does a lot of damage onto him, but he doesn't convert the kill, more importantly. It's now a 3 versus 2 in Club Kyiv's favor. And fnatic, are they even going to go for this? It doesn't even matter. Definitely not anymore. And Mezzi, whilst he was heroic on this B bomb site, he can't really connect it in this 1 versus 3. And consecutive rounds are now on the board for Club Kyiv, and they can continue to build their momentum.
Yeah, Mezzi is just going to look to save this. Galil also picked up a Deagle, so he can drop that over to a teammate. Obviously not going to be in a position to buy the next round. Looking to the round ahead to be where they pull out the full rifles. You can see Poison already saving up for that AWP. So this round, a good chance for Esports Club Kyiv to get a good solid start here. Really just going to be that Deagle and Galil at the moment. We'll see if they decide to pull out anything else. Yeah, Poison's been given the Deagle. See if he can do anything with this weapon, but really we're looking at Mezzy if we want to see anything from fnatic this round.
Yeah, he's the star player for this roster. Going to be set up for success, having the only rifle here. See if he can replicate the same successes he did with the MP9. Amster, he is walking out towards middle. Does get tickled a little bit with the USP, but it's information gathered for this T side. They are starting to group towards the B ramp position. S4 is on the boost, but he doesn't actually spot anything out. And this is scary because if pick up Kyiv, they could walk potentially straight into this rifle.
Yeah, Mezzy, they are alerted to his presence here, but they don't really know what the weaponry is like, I guess, across the rest of the board here. S4, he's going to be trying to take a duel here, finds Poison just jiggling the angle, and Mezzy has to make a heroic play. He finds one. He actually can fall off on this as well, so this is a great play from Mezzy. Alex pushing down, trying to recover a rifle of his own, but by 9, he's there to trade him out. He's going to continue to push up here. Mezzy, he's got an opportunity, drops the bomb, can't quite find the second though. That's the Danger Man going down, and Pepsol with that deagle goes down as well. And now it's just Crims with the USP. See if he can do any more damage here, but no, Smash going to deny him, and that's a relatively clean third round for Esports Club Kyiv.
But now will be the buy for Fnatic. They will be able to get the rifles, and more importantly, the AWP in Poison's hands. There's a lot of heroics with the scope weapon over towards Inferno. A lot of triple kills, just locking down the bomb sites, but can he replicate and do the same and go one better?
No, by 9, just aggression. It's going to get punished. He's like running out through the Molotov, but gets burned down. Does do a bit of damage onto Pepsa. And also towards Rat. Mezzy's pushed down, but Amsa has the read on it, but gets blinded by the smoke. Just walks a bit too far into it. Crim's posted up on shelf here. Has a chance to find a kill of his own. So kill's going all the way for Fnatic at the moment. Finally, the trade comes through, but then Alex, he's there, and Pepsol with a great flash sets him up for success. So a great bounce back from Fnatic on their first gun round, keeping 4 alive in the process.
Yeah, really well played from Fnatic. They collapsed upon that mid position. Alex instrumental towards that shelf position. Lovely flash from Pepsol, just setting up his IGL for even more damage. Fnatic, they get one round back on the boards and they reply early. The guns come out and they post around on the board, but can it be consistent? Can they form a mighty ancient defense? We're about to find out. 3 players over towards this mid position, and Crims, he's got so aggressive here.
Yeah, with Alex also up on shelf here. This is a full Overwatch angle here. Amster has managed to get up fairly close here. I don't know if Alex is going to be ready for it. No, doesn't even have his gun out as Amster holds it. That smoke gets dropped before it can even get thrown. Now Mezzy, he has to fall back a little bit here. Has to play this one carefully. Amster trying to get ahead of that smoke. Thinks better of it. Player advantage towards the terrorist side. Oh, the spam coming through. Actually dinks Amster through the wall. Now Poison, he's going hunting in cave here. Just holding the line. The AWP of S4 also posted up. It's a bit of a lean here from the CTs as well. So Crims, he has a chance to play spoiler if he catches the timing in lane.
He could. In fact, he's just going to walk through the smoke. He's actually just going to tuck in. Mezzy with the spam, not going to find anything, but it's going to be the AWP of Poison to be tested, but he misses the mark. This bomb site, it can now be planted upon, but the spam, it is good from Pepsor. Actually, it's going to be the AK-47 from him towards short. The spam actually misses the mark. It's now this 3 versus 2 in Fnatic's favour, but both the T's, they pushed up towards long. One flash on Amster, he could potentially deploy it. By a 9, he's going to look towards short. Back turned, catches out Pepsor. It's now Mezzy and Crims, both towards this cave position. They're going to have to try and defuse the bomb. It could be a very tall task, especially with Buyer 9 eliminating Mezzy. It's now all down to the 1 versus 1. So much time is being wasted, but there are so many kits on the floor, and Crims can lock it in. A second round for Fnatic as they close the deficit.
Yeah, it's a great retake there from Crims, just jiggling around, trying to find that opening. Does get both of those players. Now Fnatic, they can bounce back, also grabbing that AWP. So they're able to bring that one across. In virtue of the last round being quite clean means they still have a fair bit of bank left to be able to full buy into this one. Although Mezzy is going to be on that MP9. Has been quite effective with that so far, so I don't think that's a huge deal. We can see on the T side, they've been relegated to a couple of upgraded pistols across the board. So Not going to have the firepower going into this one. A chance for Mezzy maybe to farm up some extra cash as well.
Yeah, he likes doing this, doesn't he? Just aggressing all the way down B ramp early. Potential for $600 a kill. Nuclear Saver, he hits the deck. First kill on the board. How many more can Mezzy achieve? In fact, it's just the one. However, heavy damages over toward Amster. Meanwhile, it seems to be a little bit of a fake over towards the A-bomb site, but Pepsor, he's holding the line. It's only S4 over towards this area, the jump spot. Alex can't capitalize upon it, but the bomb is still making its way towards Cave.
Yeah, but Poison's holding this with the AWP. He's going to fire off the warning shot. Alex coming in as well to chime in. Keeping these terrorists at bay. See by 9. He's still kind of aggressing towards it. Holding it with the deagle. Has the bomb in his hand, so if he goes down, that is going to be dropped. Oh, the shot's going back and forth. He's looking for the head, but not able to find it. You can see a bit of mid-aggression now coming out from fnatic. They're slowly taking control, slowly suffocating these tiers. They know that this bomb is currently stuck in towards lane at the moment. And even though these tiers are going to group up, there's going to be so many CTs to greet them.
And Poison's holding the line as well. Has missed a couple of these, and actually he won't even fire a shot. S4, that's absolutely clinical, and oh no, by a 9, he gets one onto Alex as well. This is all turned on its head off the couple of Deagle shots. Brims, he gets tagged down low, and then Amster can just swing on in with the MP9. This is all falling apart for fnatic. It's just Pepsor in this 1 versus 3. He's rotated in towards CT. But that's all he can potentially achieve because Amster's there, locking it down from the long position. E-Club Kyiv, they get it over the line. They make it work with the Deagles, and they force fnatic right back.
Those Deagle shots are insane. S4 taking down Poison, who's holding the line with the AWP. He's got the perfect angle to stop this push, but he just gets denied. And then Mezzy going for some heroics, swinging. Oh, sorry, Alex, I think it was, swinging out through the smoke and just gets denied as well. So fnatic now, because they didn't keep many players alive the round prior, they're forced onto one of these pistol buys. Now to do something heroic here, just like Esports Club Kyiv did if they want to bounce back.
Potentially could be Pepsor just tucked in all the way at A main. They're going to have to clear him as Smash. He's just holding the line. Leaving nothing to chance on this decider map. He's even got the Zeus. Scary prospect if they walk in towards this A main position. Meanwhile, take a look at the other end of things. Alex, he's managed to clear out all of Shelf. A lot of mid control and information has been conveyed. Smash is going to walk past Pepsor. Is he going to clear him in the back?
We'd love to see a Zeus kill. He's holding this angle. Oh. They're aware of... No, they've actually walked past. They haven't cleared him. They're all behind him. If he turns around, they're right there. And they do clear him in the end. Fire9 does have the foresight to check it. Pepsor's Zeus does not get to come into play. They're going to have this bomb site essentially for free, especially with S4 finding that kill there. Although Poison has snuck in with just the P250, gets the dink off, but it's not quite enough. Mezzy is able to finish off Smash. Actually drops the bomb. But still, it's just a P250, although you can't save us low. And it's an AWP on the outside. He's finding these digs, picks up an AK as well. There's a chance he could maybe disrupt this. He's in a position to get the 1v5. All these players are in different positions. He can isolate these duels, but the flank, it's coming in fast. He can find Nuclear Saver. He does. He knows this position. Amster, he's pushing up close. He's got the read. He's just holding it. Mezzy, he finds the kill. He's on track to get the 1v5 ace clutch. S4 playing with the deagle. No, he can't find it. He swaps, and Mezzy, he does it. It's the ace for fnatic.
He just does it all with the P250, a couple of kills, and he isolates the gunfights perfectly, locking the AWP in towards that box position on the A-bomb site, aware of the possibility of the flank, and Mezzy has completely bailed fnatic out of a deficit. Really well played, heads up Counter-Strike from that man. He is the star player of fnatic, and he's done so in absolute style.
It's 2 rounds in a row where these half-buys have managed to find it through just off the heroics of some of these individuals. But Mezzy, what an incredible round. Potentially one of the most exciting and influential rounds we've seen so far in here. Now Alex, he's looking to maybe have some influence. He's managed to find one, but gets traded out. So now it's the 4-on-4. Mezzy, the danger man. He's moved up, tucked into this corner. Poison supporting in Cave as well. Going to go for an aggressive peek. There's no one on the other side. So get a bit of info here. All these players looking like they're going to be coming up ramp.
Oh, but look at this as being pinched upon. Brims and Poison, they're working their way down the ramp. It's not being checked. Brims will capitalize on Mezzy. He can just tuck in. He can do no wrong right now. Doubling up on the site. It's all up to Qualifier as he just tries to run away towards the A bomb site. He wins out this duel with Pepsor. It's a good opportunity for him, but not to be. Once again, fnatic survive and they even up the scoreline.
Yeah, King Mezzy really stepping up. That's 15 so far for him, just being so dominant here on Ancient. Fantastic to see from the young UK guy. That's a 4-4 scoreline. You can see Esports Club Kyiv, their money's been reset as well once again, and this time they don't have those dangerous deagles. So there's less of a chance for them to maybe steal this one away. It's just going to be Glocks and a single P250.
Wow. What a couple of rounds from Mezzy and fnatic. It feels like the tides are beginning to turn. Definitely in the driver's seat, taking full control of B once again. Even mid, it's now looking to be prodded. Pepsor's got firm control over the entrance towards A main. And yeah, these pistols, I'm not sure if they can achieve much, but I'm not going to rule anything out. The bomb is currently towards the B ramp position. Mezzy, he's tucked in towards pocket. This could be dangerous for E-Club Kyiv.
Yeah, we're seeing what a P250 can do so far. So yeah, definitely don't write these players out. So Mezzy, he has the perfect position to shut this down. Already spots one. So this means they're aware of his position. He's going to reposition, move a little bit further forward. Just trying to bait one of these heads out, but they're not giving it to him. Just darting around. Actually does get dinked in the process, but just as the pistol dink, it's not enough to bring him down. Alex shuts down as well. And now By9 goes down to Crims in mid. It's a very clean round for fnatic, keeping all 5 players alive. But now the guns come out from Esports Club Kyiv again.
The Messiah right now, 16-4 and Poison. He's had a little bit of a slow start, but it doesn't matter when Messi's doing the heavy lifting. What an incredible performance. And if you're E-Club Kyiv, those could be the type of rounds in the decided series that could potentially break your mental. Going to need to survive, going to need to dig in. Once again, the suffocation of utility in towards middle allows fnatic to garner a lot of room.
You can see Alex, he's already pushing down lane. He's tried to do this a couple of times, and each time Ampster has punished him. Alex actually aware of it at that time, but Ampster still gets the better of him. So that's the player advantage going towards Esports Kyiv. You can see Pepsor looking to see if Ampster's stuck around. Decides not to challenge it though. Just going to be sitting here in Jaguar. Mezzy's still in sight as well. That bomb yet to really be making a move anywhere, and based on where the T's are going down, looks like they're going to be collecting that and potentially looking towards mid or A.
Right, they're just going to slow it down in towards middle. Donut and Red Smoke are currently being deployed. There's actually a little bit of a gap, so Crims could look to exploit this. Based off the contact by Pepsor, the spray down, it's absolutely perfect, but suddenly the kills come back in favor. Mezzy, he's now going to swing out, because why not? 17-4, it leaves Qualifier just in this 1 versus 2. He's made his way towards middle. There's a potential he could split the CTs, but he's currently in a little bit of a sandwich, working his way towards A. Actually, never mind. Turning his attention back towards B, and this is where there's a gap, because Mezzy, he's rotated over to potentially help bail Poison out. There's so little time left. The bomb, it needs to be planted over towards this default position. Mezzy, he has rotated in. He is by Cave, potentially gonna wait for Poison in support. But now, for Qualifier, it's a 1 versus 2. He's only got 1 flashbang to work with. Just trying to creep out towards the default position, but he can't win the fight with Mezzy. And once again, fnatic just standing so tall off the back of Mezzy's heroics. Another round on the board. 18 kills in 10 rounds for that man. What a performance.
Can he be stopped? It seems like he's just making the B-side his, even on the retakes, just finding the kills. Absolutely impressive performance here from the young Mezzy. And that's 6-4 now for fnatic. Off to a really good start here on the CT side. You can see it's going to be a bit of a half buyout from Esports Kyiv. We've seen what they can do with these in the past. There's an AK in the hands of Qualifier. 3 Deagles and a Tech 9 around it. This time maybe looking to lean towards A, which has a bit of a gap in it at the moment. But Pepso and Poison, they've rotated in. And you can see Poison, he's just going to hold this angle.
Yeah, he is. But meanwhile, Alex, he's going to get caught off with the Tech 9 of Amster. The boost has been mounted. Actually, Poison's definitely not going to be aware of this. This is a scary prospect. Uklat Saver is mounted. I don't think he's aware of this. 3 players. And actually the bomb coming on over. He does spot out that player. The wallbang will connect. And now Pepsor, he's going to have to be the one to hold, and he will. Just only good for one. Once again, the Deagles of E-Club Kyiv are just reigning supreme. The bomb can be planted, but Mezzy through the smoke does good damage onto Buyer 9. And now it's this 3 versus 3.
Yet all these Ts have been brought low, although they have great post-plant positions here, and the utility on the CTs, it is not in a good place. Just a single flashbang on Crims to set this up, and Amster, he's going to find Poison flanking all the way back through. Mezzy on the trade. You've got Saver. He's been revealed here towards Donut. In fact, both of these Ts are in towards Donut, so if Mezzy, if he can play Protect the President here, just stop the bomb diffuser. No, he can't do it. You've got Saver. He's going to find Crims, and that's going to be now a 5th on the board for Esports Club Kyiv, as this game just goes back and forth.
A really nice recovery in the afterplant for Esports Club Kyiv, because 3 of those players were just so low. And once again, it's the partial investments that are doing the damage. The round conversions, once again, are being decided by the pistols. This game, we hyped it up to be the brawl, and that's exactly what it is. 6-5. fnatic are temporarily in the lead. But remember how CT-sided this map truly is. E-Club Kyiv already with 5 rounds on the board, damaging fnatic's money. Look at the bank balances, Lucy. It's so low. Actually, on both teams, this is a potential swing round for either one.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You can see Crims, he is forced to pick up the MP5. Not a weapon we see too much. He's actually been quite solid here. 11 for 9. He's the 2nd highest fragger for fnatic. We'll see if he can do anything with an MP5. It's not really the weapon for the job, particularly when you're going up against 3 AKs, an M4, and a AWP. And Poison, he's really going to have to step up here. He's been a little bit quiet so far, as has been pointed out. He hasn't really been in the right place to find these openings. And Alex once again going for this aggression, peeking over the smoke. Buyer 9 on the other side of it, reloading. There's a chance here Alex can find something, but actually it's Pepsol that finds Smash on the other side of the map. Now Buyer 9, here's the real Alex, here's him drop down. The patience is rewarded. So even back to the 4-on-4. Another player has rotated over. Ooh, Uklat Saver just takes down Poison. Just a clean headshot to decapitate him. And now Mezzy, he has a chance to activate. Finds 2, drops the bomb as well. Mezzy, he's a superstar for this fnatic roster. He's kept them in this round. And now Crims has a great angle on Uklat Saver. The MP5 actually comes out ahead. Manages to upgrade himself to the M4. And now Buyer 9, he's left alone in the 1v3.
Mezzy once again is having an absolute stormer on H, and he gets a triple kill. He completely shuts down the B execute. And once again, this man, he just holds so strong. 23-5 now, 177 ADR. And that's off the back of Alex giving up another pick over towards Cave. There's been a few instances now where he's just playing over the smoke, just trying to get the kills and get the drop over towards Esports Club Kyiv, but once again, he just falls a little bit short. But Mezzy is there to pick up the pieces. What an absolute game he's having right now.
Yeah, it's just hugely dominant, and it's a bit of aggression here this time, a bit of a pace change, but it gets punished. Poison does find the kill there onto Uklat Saver. It's a bit of a confidence builder for him. Alex and Mezzy very close here in ramp. You can see they're aware of Eslaw's position. The right click from Alex, it doesn't get punished. He's going to find this kill for free, and the second on the Amster. So shuts that one down very quickly. And now mid is where the last of these 2 Ts remain. Just Deagles in both of their hands here. Crims might be going for a bit of a contact play here onto Smash and actually does get the peak, brings him low. The smoke gets dropped as well, so now that's full control for the CTs. Bi9 can recover the bomb, but with just 2 deagles and both these players completely spread, Smash spread across the walls of A main. Now Bi9 all alone does take down Alex, but Mezzy, of course, he's there to trade it out.
Of course he is. I mean, that's the man you need to stop on this T side. And oh my goodness me, what a performance this Fnatic roster have achieved. After looking a little bit lackluster on Dust 2, they've really showed their dominance and just the more experience and why they deserve to be in the upper echelons of Counter-Strike with their display on Inferno. And now on Ancient, whilst eClub Kyiv are taking the fight to them, they're constantly being bailed out. It's time for Poison to step up. Peeking in towards A main, but what is that? S4 through the smoke, through the wall. He eliminates Mezzy, the target man. That's the one he needs to achieve, and he's done it.
Yeah, this could be the recipe for success here for Esports Club Kyiv. Just got to kill Mezzy, and then the rest of it should open itself up. Poison with this very aggressive hold here, just looking for something. It is given to him, but the timing just isn't quite there. He's actually going to re-smoke this and re-aggress, finds Smash just as the smoke plumes. A great kill there from Poison. That's going to even it out now into the 4-on-4, and this aggressive push from Fnatic has completely locked out the B side.
And they're just trapped here. Pepsil's in middle. He's actually in support with Crims as well. It's just going to be so difficult for the rest of the teams to really advance anywhere. So much map control once again. That's been the staple for Fnatic, constantly taking and stripping it away from this Kyiv side. And as they aggress towards B ramp, they're going to be met with the rotations immediately because Fnatic, they've got all the information.
Alex, he's going to get flashed in. Does do a fair bit of damage here, but it's not quite enough to find a kill. Gonna fall back to the pocket position, but it's Pepso on the flank. He sprays down 3, all headshots as well. Great spray control from the young gun. And then Crims to close it out. Fnatic, the push from Pepso, it's everything there to stop that attack.
It's absolutely perfect. He's taken the space in middle. Even hears the rotate as they run by him, and he's just gone in for the flank. And he's lined them all up. Lovely initiative to take from this Fnatic Rising graduate. And he has been performing within this series.
Chance here now for Fnatic to close out this half of double digits. Mezzy once again going for a bit of aggression towards ramp. Not actually going to find anything. It's going to be a fast play towards Shelf, and they're going to find Crims catching him off guard. Poison, there's a little gap in that smoke, but he's not able to exploit it. Now Pepsor, he's tested again, finds 2, actually swaps to his Molotov, maybe at the worst possible time, but it doesn't matter. He's able to get away. Oh, not quite. UCloud Saber actually shuts him down, but Alex, he's in hot pursuit, just running through here, but UCloud Saber, he has the read, but not the HP to stop it. And now there's 3 players leaning over towards Donut here with the bomb in their hands. And Esports Club Kyiv, they have to play retake here. Mezzy, he's going to go down to Smash. And these 2 Ts, they have to somehow find their way into Donut to get this bomb.
It's just going to be so difficult for them. More defensive utility being dropped at the entrance of Donut. These 2 Ts, they just can't even aggress. But Alex and Poison, they've got the perfect positions, but Poison's going to need to start hitting some shots. 55, actually make it 45 seconds left on the clock. Poison, he does spot out Smash just on the edge of the smoke, and he will hit the second as well. Fnatic take 10 rounds going into their T half. Will that be enough? Join us after the break and we'll find out.
And we are back here with the second half of this decider match between Esports Club Kyiv and fnatic. fnatic, off the back of Mezzi's heroics, have taken them to 10 rounds here, but will it be enough as they now barrel into the B site looking to get this T-side pistol?
Yeah, they are. The smokes, they've already come in, completely isolating the angles towards Cave, and Mezzi, he's just going to carry on pushing through, but look at this. S4, he's potentially slipped the net, but Pepsol comes in from the flank. These smokes are put into really good effect. fnatic completely overrun this B bomb site and are looking to convert their pistol, but Bio9, he's got something to say about it. He's going to run down towards Shelf, and that's an incredible shot on towards Poison. It's a 3 versus 2, but Mezzi's still alive, so let's not count them out just yet. Pepsol and Mezzi make it Mezzi just left alive in this 1 versus 2, and Mezzi, what a lovely shot on towards Smash, and BR9 is next to full. Mezzi once again rescues fnatic off the back of Bio9's heroics.
27 for 7. I don't know what they fed Mezzi between these maps, but he is on a whole nother level here in Ancient. It's just completely his playground. He could do no wrong, playing these clutches to perfection, completely fired up and completely in control.
It's just really good, and they've got another opportunity to further extend the gap, because look at this. E-Club Kyiv, they've just got the USPs, and they're just going to barrel all the way down A main, and who's here to greet them? It's the Mac 10 of Pepsor, but a lot of information has been converted, and now these fnatic players are going to absolutely converge, but is this the right idea? The bomb, it's on Poison's back, and it's actually heading towards the B bomb site, but sure enough, Mezzi with a grenade, and then with the Galil, 30 kills and 7 deaths. This man continuing from where he left off. fnatic are in touching distance of taking away the series.
The double kill with the grenade, that's just I think that sums up the sort of game that Mezzi is having here. He can do no wrong. Already on 30 kills, just 17 rounds into this game. Moving into the 18th round now, it is the full buy from Esports Club Kyiv. So they can start to maybe put up a bit of a defense here, but fnatic, they're starting to steal this one away. Already the 7-round lead in their advantage. You can see, actually, it looks like maybe it could be a contest here towards the A site. Smash is set up here. Smokes have come in, but doesn't look like they're going to commit off it. Just throwing them in, keeping the CTs interested while they assess their options.
They have got a couple of more smokes aligned, so it could just be another hit here for fnatic as they make their way over towards A main. S4 here is having a peek in towards this box angle, but Crims, he's actually going to lay down some mid utility just to feign some sort of presence. They even might go for this. Retaking mid late are fnatic as they bound into it with 4. The rotations, they are kind of here for E-Club Kyiv. Gotta look at Uklutzer there. He's tucked in towards Donut, and that is where the hit's going to be heading. It's going to be a tall task on his shoulders. He needs to get past the first challenge of Mezzi, but he won't even get past Poison. The bomb, it doesn't get dropped, but look at S4. Oh, perfect Molotov from Alex, flushing him out of position, but Smash, he actually comes through from CT. But who's there to bail out fnatic once again? It's Mezzi. Bomb to be planted, 3 versus 2 after plant.
Yeah, there's still got a bit of utility. Going to throw that Molotov through. Alex also has a smoke. He can drop this towards one of those 2 positions, whether that's Temple or towards CT. Going to throw it to CT. So Amson now, he has an opportunity to sneak out here. Spots Alex, but Alex, he jiggles onto him. That's a perfect kill. Now Bio9 has 3 to find. Does have a kit, but no utility. Mezzi does jiggle onto him, so the awareness is fully there of where he is. Trying to play around this boxes at Mezzi. He's just jiggling. He doesn't need anything more than that Galil to take him down, and that's going to be 32 for Mezzi and a 13th round for fnatic.
I know we keep harping on about him, but how can you not? He's decided to come alive at the best possible moment for fnatic. And they're now only 3 rounds away from closing this out. Ever since that 1 versus 5, Esports Club Kyiv have looked deflated. It looks like they haven't been able to bounce back against such a dramatic upset. That's one of the best clutches I've ever seen this year. Take a bow, but once again, it's just the upgraded pistols. Uklutzer, that's an incredible CZ75 kill. Whilst the bomb, it currently is on Pepsol's back, it's going to group with the rest of the fnatic members who are currently residing outside B ramp.
There's actually 2 CTs here at the moment. There's a few over towards A side, so there is a bit of a timing here where they can maybe catch them off guard. Just the Deagles here to defend. Utility going to come through. They're going to slowly clear through this. Mezzy leading the charge. Bio9 in cave there to contest, and that flash is good. Going to force Bio9 off the angle. Does get a hint of Mezzy there, but not quite able to find the kill. He's going to fall back to site. Now Mezzy, he's just going to hold this, wait for the repeat. Bio9's just jiggling around it. There's a chance that Mezzy can find an opening. Oh, he's looking the wrong way, but swoops back. Knows that there's a player here. Just going to go for the spam, and Poison actually going to be opening it up. Mezzy does find the kill eventually onto Bio9. Now Amster, he's alone here. The rotate has come through from S4, but he's smoked off. And now Fnatic, they can make their way onto this site.
Yeah, they can, and Mezzy, he's even so aware that there's a possibility of S4 just in the gap. Whilst Amster does trade it out, once again, it's potentially enough. 2 versus 3. Pepsor, he's tucked in behind this default box. He will catch out Smash. Back turn, and Amster, that's a lovely couple of Deagle headshots. How many more have you got for us? 1 versus 2, but it's not to be. Fnatic once again close out the round quite comfortably. It will be another investment for the CTs, potentially. An AWP will come out, and it has for S4. But they're going to need to get some rounds on the board, otherwise it's just going to be the Fnatic show.
Yeah, Fnatic looking like they're going to take this one away. Not a single CT round posted for Esports Kyiv yet. This is now the do or die moment for this Ukrainian squad. A chance here, not with that Miss Molotov from Fnatic. Actually, maybe going to slow things down. Saver, he's able to get in very aggressively here towards Shelf. Alex sitting behind a Molotov here. There's a chance here. This is a great position from Saver. Can maybe pull something off it. Actually, there's going to be a boost. They're going to boost though. They spot it. Crims, he's going to find the kill. Now they can back off. That's the opening kill in their favor. Alex also here. He's just going to run in and just take down Bio9. Not even a chance to respond to that. Just zooms into the site. Now Poison posted up on the angle. Has an opportunity to find a kill here. Doesn't quite hit it, but now Mezzy, he's walked into the side. He finds the head of Amster. Of course, he does 35 kills to his name at the moment, and S4 does take him down with the AWP. He's going to push up and try and fight Poison, but that smoke, it's going to bloom. And now Fnatic 4 on 2 are able to get this bomb onto site.
It's absolutely ridiculous. But hang on, there's a gap in this smoke, and Alex, it looks like he might be aware of it. I think the scope just stuck through potentially. Poison, he's going for an audacious shot. The no-scopes are coming in. It's all flare on the server. The bomb could be planted. It's all getting a little bit scrappy. Pepsor and Poison left alive. Smash, he can rotate in from this cave position. Pepsor tucks in behind this default box. This kill, it's so important. Poison can save Fnatic in this 1 versus 2, but he has been wallbanged already. It's so difficult for him. The fake has been connected, and now S4, he goes for the defuse, but he can't get it over the line. Poison through the smoke, and I think there's just enough time for the defuse to come in. There's so much chaos, but eventually the CTs will post a round on the board.
Jeez, this has been the map of individual heroics, and this time it's S4 and Smash trying to play around in this 2v4. They managed to bring it across the line. It looked like Poison had done everything there when he stops the bomb diffuser with that incredible shot through the smoke, but the trade comes through and there's just enough time left on the clock for the defuse. Of course, so many rounds in the lead for Fnatic. They're going to full buy into this. They have the money to do so. So it's not going to be an easy one for Esports Kyiv to grind this up, especially with 2 MP9s.
Yeah, but a lot of utility has fallen favor for them over towards B ramp. It allows them a lot of control. Mezzy's just holding this line, though. Amster's already dinked down quite low, but that smoke going to prevent it. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it's going to be Smash and S4 to combine. Smash is so aware that there could be a potential of a player in towards middle. There is one there indeed. It's Crims, but he's made his way all the way over to red. There's a time in here. This could get a little bit crazy because the bomb, it has been picked up on Alex. The majority of the rotations are here for the CTs. They're just going to wait on Crims. His timing is everything right now. He's playing trigger discipline. He's working his way in. And that is one of the defense neutralized. But look at S4 in from Donut. He's holding the position. He spots out the arm. And now it's a 4 versus 2. Mezzy doesn't quite get the jump over. And now it's on to Alex. And he can't get any of the kills. Consecutive rounds on the board for EC Kyiv as they look to make some sort of a resurgence on the CT side.
It's still a long battle ahead of them, though. A 7-round deficit with fnatic in the lead. All they need is 2 more rounds to stay in these closed qualifiers. With what we've seen so far, seems like Mezzi will be the one to take them there. At the moment, it's just going to be a half buy here. No bomb plant means no money for the full investment. So just P250's Deagle and a Glock on the board for fnatic. S4 going to find Poison through the smoke as well. Now they're going to swing out onto Uclat Saber. Mezzi takes him down with a P250 because of course he does. But S4 with the spam through the smoke actually finds a kill and a second as well. So now it's just Pepsol left. He's got the Glock. Can't quite find the kill on Amster. And that's now 8 on the board for Esports Club Kyiv. The distance, it's still there, but they're closing it.
Yeah, piece by piece, round by round, and that's how the CTs are going to have to take this. Take each round as it comes. They can't actually look at that scoreboard at the moment. They just have to focus on the present. They just have to keep all the emotions in check. And they're going to have to bolster a very strong defense. Another buy falls favour to fnatic. A lot of AKs and a Galil on Poison. That's at the expense of a lot of utility. Once again, the just barrage of flames are all across the map. It's going to be Crims trying to extend it towards middle, but meanwhile, through the shelf position... Oh, actually, and in towards middle as well. The CTs, they are finding kills across the board. Pepsol's going to try and walk in to maybe trade out Crims. It might be a difficult task.
Yeah, Alex has managed to find his way all the way onto the side here. Pepsol's found a kill of his own, but Amster, he's going to catch Alex unaware. So now we're in the 2-on-4. Pepsol, he's found his way into Red House, but S4, he's waiting for them. And now Poison, he's left alone in a 1-on-4. Does have the bomb and utility. If you can find this kill here, there's a chance he can maybe open it up. He does. He takes down Smash. This is now a 1-on-3. The CTs, they have to scramble over here to the A side. So Poison has an opportunity here if he manages to get this util down. Can smoke off the AWPer. Not able to find an angle. With that Molotov being thrown through, he might be able to get this bomb down. Actually, he's got the read. He knows the player is going to come through and pressure Donut. But by 9, he's actually aware that Poison wants to go for this aggressive play. Great awareness here from the squad. Poison, he's trying to pull every trick out, but S4, he just holds the line, shuts him down. The clutch is denied. And now 9 rounds for Esports Club Kyiv. And once again, fnatic. Their money, it's been reset down to 3k apiece. So going to have to go for another one of these half buys.
Poison just trying to isolate a single gunfight in that clutch, but he just can't do it. Touching distance is now 5 rounds. Potentially could be 4 just with this partial investment. It'll be very difficult. fnatic, it looks like they're just going to set their sights on B. Just going to wait out the utility and then crunch upon the bomb site. By a 9, he's done this time and time again. Just extending out this smoke. It's going to potentially save some of the lives of fnatic right now. The spam, it's actually not going to find anything.
Yeah, by 9, he's spamming through the wall here. Takes out Mezzi. We've seen how great these wall bangs can be. And he was able to find the opening kill here. Poison also brought low. Uclat Saber here to support. They've got all the positioning here to shut down this fnatic roster. With Alex going down, even with the dink exchange, By 9 is here to help out. Flicks onto the head of Crims, shuts him down. And with that, all of fnatic are dispatched. And Esports Club Kyiv, they now get to double digits. And that gap, it's now only just 4 rounds.
Scary prospect now for fnatic because they were so close just to closing this out. And now a second win comes at the perfect opportunity for Esports Club Kyiv. Poison will be on the AWP. He's missed quite a number of opportunities. I think that's fair to say throughout this game, and hopefully he can find some more impact. Molotovs being dropped over towards middle. It's going to allow the CTs to have some more control. The cave, it seems to be the point of intention, but Poison, he can't even fire off an AWP shot. Fully blinded by his teammate. Mezzi will trade, and now it's a 4 versus 4.
Yeah, great trade there from Mezzi. He wasn't in the favourable position, but he comes out ahead. Amster's gotten up in this really tight little angle, though. This is a really tough one to clear. You can see the utility is going to be thrown out towards mid. Uclat Saber, it's all on him now, playing around the smoke. The flash is perfect. It's going to blind him and Crims as well, but Crims, he comes out ahead. And now they have an opening. You can see they're pushed up towards Red House. The CTs, they're scrambling. Smash, it's all on him here. He's the only one that can stop this A assault. Playing in Donut, going to have the duel against Pepsor, but can't control the spray. Goes down. S4 finds a kill of his own, though. So that bomb, it's going to go down, and now we're into the 2-on-2.
Here we are. And I tell you what, it didn't look possible, but now this retake can definitely come in. Both of these CTs coming from the same position. This smoke is going to isolate Donut. But Mezzy and Pepsor, they're not playing towards there. Mezzy's tucked in towards Temple. And Pepsor gets eliminated towards A main. And now Mezzy, we've seen his heroics with the 1 versus 5 in this exact position. Just needs to bide his time. Just needs to wait down the clock. But Amster holds the line. S4 can stick the defuse. And once again, it's another round for E-Club Kyiv.
Yeah, Mezzy, he's in the one spot that bomb is not planted for, and you can see the players able to sit behind site boxes and just play the headshot angle, and Mezzy, there's just nothing he can do there with the low HP he has. So now it's just 3 rounds into it. Off the bomb plant, Fnatic are able to be able to full invest into this. Just a little bit light on utility, but still plenty enough to work in. We'll see what they opt to do here. You can see they're going once again towards B. It's been pretty standard here just to take control. Utility exchange back and forth. Alex takes the grenade to the face. Going to bring him low to begin with. And by 9, he's going to push up aggressively. Mezzy does trade him out though. Mezzy's always been good for these trades, and we can see he's continuing it here. Just playing around lane at the moment. There is still a player over this way. Amster lying in wait. Mezzy, he's going to avoid him. Going to be pushing into mid at the moment potentially. Just taking his time, holding these angles. Potentially
Very hard clear.
Yeah, it is. And S4's actually going to peek into him. Gets the peek, takes him down. Mezzy's holding the line, but needed to find the head because the AWP, all it needs to do is hit your body. And now it's a 3-on-4 Pepsor. Maybe going to be looking for an opening here. Smash is holding it, takes him down, and now Poison and Crims, they're left scratching their heads. So they try and piece this one together.
Yeah, they really are. And Amster hasn't had to reveal his position at all. Poison, he does clear the angle, but he won't find the bullets. Amster, that's an incredible hold over towards this Jaguar position. And this comeback, it's on the close, just on the prefaces of being complete. 2 rounds away now are the CT side from leveling up the scoreline. The economy isn't there for Fnatic. A golden opportunity to reduce the round deficit once again for the CTs. And this is all falling apart for Fnatic.
Yeah, all that momentum that they built up earlier on, it's slowly disappearing. This was a 10-5 half and then 12-5 at one stage. They're actually just going to go for a fast play onto B. The pace change, could this be it? By9's going to shut down Mezzy. S4 also chiming in, and before it can even begin, it's just Poison left alone again. By9 shuts him down, and now there's just 1 round left in it.
Consistent factors for this CT side. By9 constantly finding success, pushing over towards Shelf, staring down that line over towards B is always good for a couple of kills. He has the confidence to do that because at the same time his teammates are putting a lot of pressure over towards middle with utility and taking the space. Fnatic feels suffocated and funneled in towards this B position time and time again, and that's enabling the rounds to be constantly put on the board. They now can buy into this potentially, and they will. AKs to be picked up. Mezzy, I don't think he will buy a glass cannon AWP. No, he doesn't. He elects for the AK-47. And now it's do or die. Backs up against the wall for this Fnatic roster.
Yeah, just 2 rounds that they need to find. But it's gotten further and further from their grasp. As Esports Club Kyiv, they're looking so solid on this CT defense. It feels like they've got no answers. If Mezzy can't come up with the insane clutches, then Fnatic, they just seem to crumble. So really, we're looking at Mezzy. He's on 38 kills at the moment. Can he take it to 40? Can he take Fnatic to the win? We'll see, as at the moment, they're going to try and maybe take back control here towards lane. They've been smoked off at the moment. That's going to fade now. No one here to contest them, so they can slowly clear this and start to regroup and think about how they can approach this side differently.
It's a good start. It's a contact play. It allows them room, and that means they could be more comfortable to retake in this middle position. You can see that This double setup in towards Cave is incredibly dangerous, and Mezzi might even be peeking into this one. The elevated angle on the boost of Buyer 9, it's going to be incredibly difficult for them to potentially clear this. Smoke's being deployed in towards middle. Donut and Red means that fnatic, they can have mid control. This is something that they have not gathered in quite a number of these rounds, and it means that the rotations are going to start to disappear, or at least anchor Kyiv in towards A.
Yeah, but this double setup towards Cave, I think this is going to be everything. Alex peeks into it. Mezzi does as well. They both go down without getting a single kill. And now Crims, even though Donut is smoked off here, you know, there's a chance they can find the opening, but the player disadvantage, there's 2 more CTs alive. They're just going to run into Donut. There's 2 players here to hold it off. Poison finds one, but Saber, he's just dancing and diving, running away from Poison. He's trying to hunt him as a ring around the Rosie. He's just dodging out of the way, and Poison, he cannot find him. S4 shuts him down, and we're equalized at 14-14.
The absolute correct response and perfect situation for that boost to be deployed in Cave was when fnatic take middle and they're trying to split it out. What a wonderful round, and the score is tied. And once again, fnatic, they were at the possibility of giving over map point. It's just going to be the partial investment. Only these upgraded pistols. This comeback, it's really gone the distance. And what an incredible resurgence from Esports Club Kyiv. And they've only got 2 rounds. In fact, both of them are. Just to close out the series, one of these teams will be eliminated. And what a brawl this final map has turned out to be.
Yeah, and fnatic, they're playing for overtime. You can see they haven't fully invested into this one. Just the upgraded pistols with armor and a bit of utility. Obviously, they can still steal this away. The potential is there. We've seen how solid these aimers are. There is a chance they can find openings, but the advantage is definitely towards Esports Kyiv in this round. As you can see, it's going to be a bit of mid-aggression here. 3T set up. Saber, he's the one that's going to take contact. Does get a bit of a spot here, trying to jump. Does get the info now. He can fall off. Move back around to Donut and Smash. He's going to fall off the angle. They're going to play this one passive. As these Ts, they look like they're going to start to make their way into the A side.
Yeah, but look at the rotations already, Lucy. 4 of these players are already here in defense. They've completely read fnatic. But hang on a second. The Tech 9s, they're slowly coming to fruition. Alex, he's got a couple of kills. Surely not. That's not all. It's going to be Mezzi just left alive. He's got the deagle. We know he's heroic on this A bomb site, but can't be fnatic's hero and savior time after time. E-Club Kyiv, they've guaranteed overtime at the very least, but they're on to series point. fnatic, they can invest into these guns, but they need to win this round to keep their dreams alive.
This map just keeps delivering and delivering. fnatic, with their backs against the wall, they can't hold up a single round here. Esports Club Kyiv, they've just been on such a great run. And fnatic, on this T side, can't break through it. This is their last chance to take us to overtime. They have to do it all here. So far, they haven't really had any answers.
Once again, it's the same old play. Buyer 9, he's just going to creep in towards this shelf position. He's joined in forces by Amps that they're completely collapsing upon the fnatic forces over towards B ramp. The spam is just slightly going to miss Alex. Meanwhile, the rest of the fnatic team are grouped towards middle, potentially looking to split upon it. With no presence really being shown towards B, it means the rotations, they haven't really come in. That jiggle even spots out Alex, and now it's a bait and switch position. Time's running out for fnatic.
Yeah, that smoke's going to deny any play into mid either. They're just going to have to wait this one out if they want to go for some sort of split towards A. There has been an option they have gone for a few times, going through Donut. But you can see actually with that bomb moving over to B, it does look like they are going to opt towards the B attack, but there's 3 CTs set up to receive them.
Yeah, this is such a scary situation. S4 is actually going to move off the line, electing to move towards this short position. There's a gap in the smoke. Saver, he eliminates Crims. 4 kills. That's all this team need to eliminate fnatic. Poison, he's going to get wallbanged. And now the execute comes in. 20 seconds, it's do or die. They managed to get the bomb planted at the very least. But Buyer 9, he manages to spam to Pepsa through the cave. And Smash, he's going to flank onto Mezzi. It's now a 2 versus 4. The T's, they're just isolated in this long position. Surely this isn't how it ends. They had such an advantageous lead. And now Alex and Poison, they have to do it all.
Saving graces is not a lot of utility. Alex is able to swing out and get one. The flash comes through, finds the second as well, has a chance here onto the third, but now it's just Poison in the 1v2, has the AWP. It's not quite planted for him in Amster. Gonna shut it down. It's going to be Esports Kyiv taking the series, taking the map 16-14, and they're gonna stay in these qualifiers.
What an incredible resurgence, and really well deserved. That CT side comeback was absolutely amazing. And so unfortunate to fnatic, and especially Mezzi,